You really can't go anywhere without seeing a warning about peanuts. In fact, our newsroom is a peanut-free zone. You probably know someone who is allergic. Right now, USF is conducting a breakthrough study for children with peanut allergies. It's one step closer to FDA approval. 10 News anchor Allison Croft takes you to USF Health to show you how this study hopes to save kids from accidental exposure.
It's 18 again.
Even though 8-year-old Lincoln Newhall gets to play his favorite game on his Switch, this isn't his favorite place to be. But he knows it's an important place.
Because there's pretty much peanut everywhere.
So that's when you noticed he was getting better.
He's been coming to USF Health for 2.5 years as part of a peanut allergy study. At just 3 years old, he had his first severe reaction to peanuts.
I mean, he had a small amount of peanut butter on toast, and his whole body was in hives, and he was vomiting.
Now he can eat that with no reaction.
Open up, oh, there you go.
He's part of what are called food challenges with AR 101, which is peanut powder. During this visit, he started with 300 milligrams, which is equal to 1 peanut. Then 30 minutes later, he took 600 milligrams, about 2 peanuts. This continued until the highest dose, which is 2,000 milligrams, or about 7 peanuts. That's when he had a reaction.
He began having some wheezing. We noticed there was a little discoloration, maybe like a little bit of flushing around his neck and maybe even a little flushing on his face. Not distinct, but enough that then he started coughing. And when the doctor checked him, he had some wheezing. So we treated him immediately with epinephrine, and then an antihistamine followed up.
Lincoln is one of 20 kids in this study, but he's one of almost 6 million kids in the country with a peanut allergy. Even small amounts can cause severe and potentially life-threatening allergic reactions.
You'll have it all down by the time your dad comes back.
This part of the study is uncomfortable, but Lincoln knows it's for good.
It keeps me from getting sick and have to go to the hospital to get probably more shots.
After his symptoms are gone, he has to be watched for 2 hours before he can leave.
I think this is such an incredibly brave group of kids who came in and did this study. They didn't really know the outcome when they started. We hadn't done other trials with food allergies before, so they didn't know the outcome, and they were still willing to come in and do it. And then your dad's got your water.
It's not known if the allergy will ever go away or if this would be a kind of cure. But what it does do is lift a huge weight off his parents' shoulders.
The thought of, cake that says, may contain peanut, he can have that and not have to, miss out on that. Almost everything says in the label, may contain peanut, and that may contain peanut is not something we worry about.
Studies like this are rare and enrollment is short and exclusive, but there is another one at USF Health that is just starting. It's one of only 25 places in the country doing this study. So if your child is 6 to 17 years old and has a known peanut allergy, they could qualify. We have a number for you to get in contact with the clinical research coordinator at WTSP.com.